Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss the effects of gyroscopic couple on an aircraft. So, before going into details, we have to know some basic terms. That is how an aircraft is subjected to different types of motion. That is three types, basically three types of motion an aircraft is subjected. First one is rolling, and second one is yawing, and third one is pitching. So we need to know what this motion is all about, and based on that we will discuss the effects of gyroscopic couple on aircraft. So there are three axes. First one is there is a horizontal longitudinal axis. This is the horizontal longitudinal axis. See, this is the horizontal longitudinal axis, and there is a vertical transverse axis, and there is a vertical transverse axis, and one more axis is there, that is a horizontal axis which is perpendicular to this axis, which is perpendicular to this axis. So basically there are two horizontal axes and one vertical axis. So in our discussion we are considering two horizontal axes and one vertical axis. So rolling is all about, see, this I am considering this horizontal longitudinal axis, and if the aircraft is rotating along this axis, see, like this, it is moving like this. If it is rotating like this, then the motion is called rolling. So in an aircraft you need to know some basic terms like the forward part of the aircraft is called a nose and the backward part is called a tail. So in rolling, what happened is our aircraft is rotating about the longitudinal horizontal axis, that is I have marked here. Okay, that type of motion is called rolling. Second one is pitching. So one more horizontal axis is there. So if the aircraft is rotating about the another horizontal longitudinal axis, that is called pitching. That means if it is rotating like this, if it is rotated like this, what will happen? If the nose will raise or the tail will dip, or the tail will raise or the nose will dip. So you just imagine, once the nose is rising, in that case tail is dipping. So next case the tail is rising, and in that case nose is dipping. So it is also rotating about a horizontal axis. So that type of motion is called pitching. And yawing means it is the motion or rotation of the aircraft about the vertical axis. See, I have mentioned here, this is the vertical axis, this is a vertical axis. If the aircraft is rotating about the vertical axis, this is yawing motion. So three different types of motions are there. We have to know, keep in mind in three different types of motion: rolling, pitching and yawing. Rolling means it is rotating along the horizontal longitudinal axis, and pitching is it is rotating along the another horizontal longitudinal axis, but the condition is it should be such that the nose rise or tail dips or tail rises or nose dip. Such a condition will come to pitching. And yawing means if the aircraft is rotating along the vertical axis, that is y axis. Understood? So we will go in detail how the gyroscopic couple affects in aircraft when it takes a left turn, when it takes a right turn. So we need to discuss that detailedly. So make sure that you have understood this concept properly, because if you understood this concept properly, the problems are very simple and you can do this very easily. So the first one, there are four cases of an aircraft. The first case is the propeller rotate in clockwise direction. The propeller rotate in clockwise direction when seen from the rear or tail end. So you should make sure the different cases are understood properly. Then only we can do the problems. The propeller rotate in clockwise direction when seen from the rear or tail end. So which is the rear end? The back side is the rear end. Which is the front end? The nose is the front end. So we are connecting a propeller to the nose, and while viewing from the rear or tail end, the propeller is rotating in a clockwise direction. So the arrow mark indicates the clockwise direction. So this is the top view of the aircraft I have drawn, and this is the front view. So the next one is the aircraft is taking a left turn. So I am showing this aircraft is taking a left turn. So see, there comes a gyroscope. What is gyroscope? Already I have discussed in last video. There is an axis of spin. Suddenly the axis of spin is changing. Understood? Initially the axis of spin is this one, and if the aircraft is turning towards left, what happened is the axis of spinning is changes. So there exists a gyroscopic couple. So we need to understand what are the different axes. So this is the axis of spin, because about that axis our aircraft is our propeller is rotating. So when we take a left turn, what happened is the aircraft is rotating, the axis of spin is rotating along the y-axis. So if the rotation of axis is called precision motion. So is the axis rotating about which axis? Y-axis. So y-axis is called axis of precision. If the x-axis is axis of spin and y-axis is axis of precision, then z-axis will be automatically the axis of active gyroscopic couple. So we need to determine the direction and magnitude of this direction of this gyroscopic couple. So for that, see, initially when it is mentioned that when viewing from the rear end, that is left side, what it is mentioned, our propeller is rotating in clockwise direction. So in order to obtain a direction of momentum, angular momentum vector, what we have to do, let us consider a screw. So the screw I have placed like horizontally as shown here, and viewing from the left side, the propeller is rotating clockwise. So similarly, viewing from the left side, I am giving a clockwise rotation to the screw. So while giving a clockwise rotation to the screw, what will happen? The screw will move in right direction, right? So the direction of view is very important. If we view from the left side, the propeller is rotating in clockwise direction. So similarly, we will take a screw and place a screw like this, and we are looking from the left side and giving a clockwise rotation. What will happen? The screw will move towards the right. That is initial momentum vector OX. See, OX is equal to in the direction of OX is towards the right side. Then what will happening? The aircraft is turning a left. So again OX dash will be like this, and XX dash will be active gyroscopic couple. XX dash will be active gyroscopic couple, and reverse X dash X will be reactive gyroscopic couple. So we need to determine the direction of active gyroscopic couple and reactive gyroscopic couple. So in order for that, we are taking active gyroscopic couple. So active gyroscopic couple is upward direction. So we are keeping a screw in upward direction. Understood? We are keeping a screw in upward direction, and the direction of active gyroscopic couple in this figure is upward. So we are giving an upward motion to this screw. So you should understood carefully, then only we can understood this concept basically. Otherwise it will be very confusing when we go further. So we are considering the active gyroscopic couple. So X dash is the active gyroscopic couple, and the direction is vertically upward. So we are placing a screw vertically upward and the arrow mark is upward, so we are giving a motion to screw to in upward direction, right? So viewing from the bottom side of the screw, what motion we should given to screw such that the screw will move upward? Just imagine you are placing a screw in upward direction and the screw should move upward. Then what motion we should given to that screw? It should be clockwise direction. So if you are not able to imagine, just take your right hand and make your forefinger in upward direction and the thumb perpendicular direction. Okay, and hold all other three fingers and forefinger in upward direction and the thumb in perpendicular to the forefinger, and keep the forefinger in upward direction. So make sure that the forefinger should move upward. So in what direction? The thumb should rotate in clockwise direction. So you can find the direction in that way also, or you can find the direction by simply considering the screw motion also. So for moving the screw in upward direction, the screw should be rotated in a clockwise direction. So what happening is the direction of active gyroscopic couple is clockwise direction. How you got that? We are considered the screw and the screw is moving upward direction, so it should be rotated in clockwise direction. So with the direction of active gyroscopic couple is clockwise direction. See, I am representing the direction of active clockwise direction in the front view, that is in clockwise direction. So automatically what will be the reactive gyroscopic couple direction? It will be opposite to the clockwise direction, that is it is really opposite to the active gyroscopic couple. So the reactive gyroscopic couple will be in anti-clockwise direction. So when we in this type of motion, we can see the effect of gyroscopic couple on aircraft through front plane only. Which is the front plane? This is the front view. See, when we look into the front plane, we will consider the reactive gyroscopic couple and find the effect. See, the reactive gyroscopic couple is anti-clockwise direction. How it will affect the aircraft? It will tends to raise the nose of the aircraft, and automatically if the nose raises, what will happen? The tail will dip. So the effect of the gyroscopic couple when the propeller is rotating in clockwise direction, when viewed from the rear end and turning left, is the nose will raise and the tail will dip. How we can understand the nose is raising and tail is dipping? Just see the front view and see the direction of reactive gyroscopic couple. The reactive gyroscopic couple is anti-clockwise direction, and from this front view figure we can understand that the effect of reactive gyroscopic couple is to raise the nose and to dip the tail. If the nose is rising, automatically the tail will dip. So we can write that the effect of gyroscopic couple is raise the nose and dip the tail, and this is a case 1 only. So in the coming videos I will be explaining case 2, case 3, case 4 all together, because it is the first case, so I just took some more time to make you understand all this concept. So I am okay.